Bob Banks, the top prospect. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks, bringing some pop at the plate recently, averaging more than a homer per day over the last 5 games, an unreal pace. Swing and a drive. Out of here. Made them pay for that one, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order here. Chauncey Rogers now at the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. The tag out. Bob Banks will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. This one ripped but snagged at third base. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. One out and runners at first and second. Here's some real power at the plate. Bob Banks. He's already gone yard in this game.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Blasted to left, way back and way gone. A 3-run home run, his second of the night, and they add on. It's 5-zip. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. Bottom of the 7th, stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. Wallops this one out towards right center.
Get up, get up, get up.
That one is gone. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Here's the second baseman, Joaquin Zavala. On the ground, this should do it. Collects it, and that'll do it. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute. Bob Banks went yard 3. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon, knocked in 6 runs. And a high fly out to center. It's pretty far back. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Brian Buelvas. In the air to left. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. Around first, hustling for 2. Chance at a 3-bagger. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. 4th home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game. Left a low 9. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Fair ball! Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a rocket. On its way. Off the pole and gone. It's another long ball in this game. That's home run number 3 of the game. The 6th of the series. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. He's got to be feeling great after that swing. What a way to come through for his teammates. The throw in.
4.
And the tying run's aboard with a leadoff triple. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Ripped, but it curls foul. The winning run on second base. Swinging a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. That should fire up a 5. Bob Banks delivered some. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot. And a base hit. Lead runners around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Batting fourth.
Bob Banks, the next to hit. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one fouled off. With his pop at the plate, everybody in the ballpark needs to be on their toes. The fielders, the fans, even the press box. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 9-1. How about that? 7 straight games with a home run. This is an unreal streak he's got going.
Oh, you got that one.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores, 2 runs come in on the play.
He's safe.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Base hit, that one scorched through the infield. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. And now the DH, Bob Banks. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here. Left field getting pretty deep. This one's back there. Snags it on the warning track. Winning run stands at second. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at 1st and 2nd. Now up Travis Irving. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Line drive to left field. Base hit. Runner rounds 3rd. On his way to the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Tying run at 1st, potential winning run at the plate.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Here's the 1-2 offering. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Banks just kept on rolling as he picked up his 250th. Banks, fresh off a stand. And now, Chauncey Rogers.
For misses, the designated hitter, Chauncey Rogers.
And this one off and run.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got it. And now just 1K away from 200 on the year. And the batter will be the shortstop, Euribiel Angeles.
Angeles.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out and the base is empty. Fly ball down the line.
I got it, I got it. Whoa,
Racing over to make the catch. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Tyler Soderstrom. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. There's a strike at 95. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And that's now 200 strikeouts for the season. Nobody on and 2 outs. Banks getting ready to hit. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Foul ball there. The 0-1 offering. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. That's gotta feel good. That is 9 homers this series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Brian Buelvas leading things off and takes a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. The catcher digs in now. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, rocks and fires. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Junior Perez will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Young. And that's the end of the inning. Nothing doing here in this. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. It's carrying. Makes the catch for the out. Willie McIver, the next to hit. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Late on that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Picks it up. Now 2 out. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Chu. He's been working the whole zone well, but that high fastball really stands out because of how well he's placing it. The hitters have their work cut out for them. Now here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Battling here, fouls it away. That one a little bit high. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning with the Rockhounds at the dish. Chauncey Rogers digging in now, currently a top 5 prospect in the athletic system, so there's a lot of hope for how he could help him once he gets to the show. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one right back to the mound. 1 away. Euribiel Angeles now at the plate. The Rockhounds still in search of their first hit in this one. Set down looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Pops this one up to the left side. Settles under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that's... Welcome back. The Drillers at the dish in the bottom of inning number 4. A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Brian Buelvas. Struck out looking the first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Off the plate, ball 1. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, number 41. First time up, grounded to 3rd.
Ball 1. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounder left side, and that's just foul. 1-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Ground ball to 3rd, Geloff. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, the right fielder.
1 gone and a runner on at first. Now it's the right fielder, Junior Perez. 0 for 1 so far. Now a pop-up on the infield. And 2 away now. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. So digging in, Tommy Nicholas.
Hey!
And here's the 0-2. Grounds this one up the middle. Vargas. Play made. That ends the inning. Through 5. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Willie McIver. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Chu. Struck out swinging the first time. Popped up. Young. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Rockhounds, Chauncey Rogers. Fly ball left field, Munoz. And that'll do it.
Now batting, the
Bob
designated hitter,
Banks. So
Bob
far, his
Banks.
solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. Banks measures 6'2", 22 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. This one is labeled.
Get over, get over.
That one's carrying. And that ball's out of here. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. On Hellis. In the box again. Takes a strike. Grounder to the left side. And it goes just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
Yeah.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2. Here's the pitch. The Drillers leading by 2. Here in the top half of the 7th. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Winds, here's the pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. 2 away now to start the 7th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brian Buelvas. Still no hits yet. 1 out away from in the air to left center. Munoz on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the next inning, and here's the catcher, number 41. And the lineup still without a hit as we begin the 8th inning. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Junior Perez.
20, Junior Perez.
And that one fouled off. The Rockhounds held hitless so far in the game.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Tommy Nicholas. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's that. Down. Runner at second, 1 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. That one hammered center field. This one carrying. Brings it in at the wall. Runner tags and goes to third. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect back now, and on the mound, 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On the ground to third, and that's the ball game. Banks with another whip-heavy game on the mound as he hit the 200 strikeout mark for the season. Bob Banks, fresh off an... So 2 down, and now the big-time power threat, Bob Banks, blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That one is absolutely pummeled. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, fires to first. Wow, that is a heck of a play. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. 2 homers in yesterday's game, probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. A massive shot, and they lead it.
Now
it's 1-0.
Bob Banks.
Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Now at the dish, Bob Banks. He belted a solo homer back in the 4th inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. And a base hit. Around second on his way to third. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. What a game. 3 hits, all of the extra base variety. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Robleski is just 1 strike away. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. It's a 7-4 ball game. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I'm impressed that he could keep that one fair down the right field line. Showed off a nice clean swing and strong wrists to make sure it landed in fair territory. Wide to center, and that ought to do it.
You got it.
Ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Bob Banks getting locked in. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Joaquim Zavala. The 2-2. Now a high fly ball to left center.
Relay. 3.
Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang, play. And at first with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks.
They need you now. Your turn.
Bashes this one to deep left center. That one is back there. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Bob Banks getting ready to hit. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. With his pop at the plate, everybody in the ballpark needs to be on their toes. The fielders, the fans, even the press box. Foul ball there. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the 3rd. crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Left field getting pretty deep. And that one's off the wall. Throws to second.
Cut three.
And it's a 2-out double. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. So up next, Bob Banks. Already a homer for him in this one. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. The 0-1. That one's socked to left field.
Come on, ball. Get up.
One runs in, and it hits the fence. Headed for the plate. He'll score 2. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Reaches over the wall and got it.
Now pitching for
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Evan Reifert. Limiting home runs well so far this season. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot. Second home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3. Runner at first. Brian Buelvas digs in now. And that one hammered. It's carrying. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Nice job to drive in the run. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. This next at bat looms very large. Hit hard on a line. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great.